Well, I'm glad you couldn't hear us at all because we weren't. Well, we started off at very strange anyway, but we're talking about patterns. Uh, Now we have, you want to just go ahead and put down your volume. Okay, sorry. Now can you hear us? Can you hear us now? Hello, Bonnie and Susan. Now I hear you. And Bonnie is in Tennessee. How cold is it there this morning? Now Susan can hear us too. Good. So we heard in Tennessee and
The official
yeah.
helpers have validated our existence.
Yes, it's been a very crazy time. It has. But anyway, it's a new day. These people keep calling me. The health center, they want me to.
You owe them money.
No, they want me to sign up for Medicare. It's like I will call or sign up for it on my own terms, not for somebody I who have no idea where they're going.
Interested supplements.
Yes.
Kelly Bailey.
Welcome in, Kelly Bailey. I love the name Bailey because that's my granddaughter's name.
I always think of what's that liquor? Irish Bailey's, Irish cream.
Yeah, I do like that too. 48 and downpouring. Well, it's warmer there than it is here. Be happy about that part.
It is 35. Wow.
Yeah, it's 35 degrees.
35 and still air.
Yeah, when I looked this morning at what was it? Like I don't know, 5:59 or something like that was 33 degrees. So Scott is a little garbled. Well, it's on as loud and as high.
1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And I'm less garbled now. Julie has applied her magic touch.
I made it closer actually.
And we did that.
Hopefully I've got the right plug in it. Yep, it is. Okay, had to verify that just to make sure. Hello, Mina. Mina Petkov.
That sounds Russian.
It does sound Russian, but I think she said she was Greek.
Still garbled. Is Julie garbled?
Am I garbled?
That was a Academy Award moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're just being silly today.
Susan said we're garbled. She's on the phone, I think.
Oh, good morning, my Monday sunshine, naturally divine goddess tarot, Miss Shauna Sellers. Welcome in, welcome in. She's got a new thing going.
Why are you perfect and I am garbled? Explain that to me.
Oh, thank you, Susan. That is so kind of you.
Good for you.
I appreciate you, Susan.
Julie is perfect. I am garbled.
Well,
I hate that.
Now you're speaking up a little bit.
I hate that when it happens. When I'm mumbling. Maybe I am mumbling.
No, you just...
I have to articulate better. Put my tongue in the right place.
We were talking about patterns.
Yes, patterns.
Okay.
Patterns. Like repeated behavior. And the one that's coming to mind is, our mutual friend was talking about a neighbor in the day who was married and divorced 5 times. Actually, 4 times, married the 5th time. But he kept marrying the same type of personality, physical features.
Oh, wow.
And 4 divorces later, he changed, went from blonde to brunette. A completely different
personality.
Yeah, well, you saw the light. I don't know whether, no pun intended, but and I know a mentor from way back was telling me she had a cohort at work that she set up on a blind date with a friend. Well, what happened was he came in the next morning and said, I'm never going out with her again. She's just like the last 3. He had been married and divorced 3 times, and the personalities were the same whatever you're comfortable with.
Right.
So you realize, wait a minute, I should try something different. But I haven't figured out what my pattern is. So I can't be much different than what I'm doing now.
Well, they don't all look the same.
No, they never look the same. Just I tend to go for strong personalities, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Yeah, I was going to say, as far as strong personalities, someone has a strong personality, but appears very timid.
Exactly. I'm
So,
learning that.
exactly.
I'm finding out about
No offense,
exactly.
no offense, Susan, but just saying,
It's a sweet little
she is, but she's not confident in herself enough yet. But she's getting there. You can see the change.
speed light.
Yeah,
Or like speed of light. No, she's doing good.
yeah.
So is Julie still perfect and I'm still garbled?
We're just conversing because we're not getting any more feedback from you guys. Hello, Pamela Curson. You are new here. Welcome in. Did you start your writing? You didn't start writing.
I didn't put anybody down. I didn't know.
That's okay. You don't have
We
to.
were garbled.
I got you.
I was garbled.
Well, they couldn't hear us at first, so we're getting there. So Kelly's in, Susan's in, Bonnie's in, and Mina is in because I didn't do the list either. Shauna is in. The goddess is in the house.
Mina,
Two of us.
are you familiar with her?
Yes,
She's
we
here.
we are. We are familiar with her. It's been a little while.
Yes. So if you guys got questions, start sending them our way.
Yes, Scott is still garbled. I don't know why you're garbled. Did somebody mess with the what? Okay,
Which microphone's picking you up?
this one. The same one that's picking you up.
Is your mouth going there and my mouth doesn't?
Because you are a quieter voice than I am. I'm used to.
No, Julie's
I mean,
perfect.
you raised two boys.
Yep.
I raised three.
Oh, so you had to learn to yell a lot more?
I ran a football league at one time
Good heavens.
for like 4 or 5 years. 5 years, yeah. So I'm used to being loud
Mhm.
when I need to be. Now, when we're reading, you know,
Still garbled, she says.
I don't know how you can be garbled when we're on the same thing. Maybe I'll turn it around.
I don't know either. Testing. Garbled. And yes, I would love a message if you guys have one.
Yes.
Pamela Curson, send us your message, Captain.
Any message, whatever for her highest and greatest good. That's what she's asking.
Oh,
But Bonnie, how are you doing as far? I mean, how is our sound to you?
we're having people who want to hear Julie. Maybe I'm supposed to not talk today.
And Susan, Bonnie says hi, and this is Susan Botts, his girlfriend, not Miss Susan Grayson. She's not on yet.
Oh,
Hopefully
right.
she'll put.
There's Susan and there's Susan.
Yes, my Susan and your Susan. I didn't, but yes, your Susan is also a friend.
Shake
So.
off the recent trauma and project confidence. Yes.
Ooh, this is coming from Miss Meek.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's claiming her space and her energy.
Yes, and you do have to be bold and
We
confident.
were talking about trauma.
Yes.
And that incident I went through this weekend. But a trauma response, your adrenaline's up. So it's been trying to get myself just to come down this week because you're on this, is it that fight or flight?
Well, don't come down. Change it. Change
I
it up.
started doing work outside. I was getting sucked up. You get too much adrenaline. I had to get something done.
Well, that's a good thing, but always look forward to what's coming next, not what happened in the past.
Sure.
Let it go. Let it go. Just
It's what's out the windshield, not the rear view mirror.
right. Exactly.
No, I get it. And I preach that
Yeah.
when it's in your own bathtub, you go, dang, where's the towel? I need to wipe this off. It's hard to get out of the bathtub. It's a process and a practice and a discipline and all of that. But
And the thing about throwing the baby out with the bathwater comes into in that. So I mean, you've got to keep what the lesson is, but get rid of all the
yeah.
the leftover
And if you keep
garbage.
rehashing the incidents, all that does is conjure it up again,
It just makes you hold on to it deeper. And also, I was thinking today, because we talk about the F word, and we're talking about not a 4-letter F word. There's 7 letters.
F-O-R-G-I-V-I-N-E-S-S.
No, forget the forgiveness. Forgive. Just the
Single.
single. The one word. It also is the same number of letters as freedom.
Interesting correlation.
Yes, exactly. When you forgive, you invoke freedom for yourself. How does that sound?
2 F words. Forgive.
And if you add their numbers together, 7 and 7 is 14, and
5.
which is 5, which means change, right?
Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I'm not up with my
Numerology, but yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Okay. So it's change, always change for the good. I mean, we can do this. And sorry, we're just conversing here right now, but this is to help you too, because like we joke around with the F word forgive or forgiveness, but you have to forgive yourself for anything and everything. And not that you did anything wrong. We talk about that too, but it's all about what you need for yourself. Uh-oh. Love you, Bonnie. Take care, granddaughter. And granddaughter, it's okay. No meltdowns. Life will get better.
Who was the one wanting?
Pamela Curson. She's new, so we want to start with her.
Or she's nothing specific.
Nothing specific. Any message we get for her. So whatever's for her highest and greatest good. And Mina, let's see. Let me go back to my list. So Kelly and then Mina and Naturally Divine Goddess. And that.
Here's what I'm getting as I tune into you. It's interesting because they're showing me somebody with blonde hair, about mid-shoulder length, and I'm going to assume it's you because it's an analogy, but you're brushing your hair. This is all psychic vision, I guess I'm getting. But you're very slowly brushing your hair. I don't remember seeing this before, but you're in a pondering state. You're between worlds, I want to say, and you are, in hearing words, afraid to take action for fear. I can relate to this. You've been through a similar situation, and now you're sort of frozen because here it is again, i.e., patterns we've been talking about. There's something coming around for you again, but you're processing well, I'm hearing, and you say you're going to make the right move. The right move being, but I know what you're doing with your hair. You're meditating. It's a meditative state you're in that they're presenting. So I think you're living. Whatever you're doing to stay in that meditative state is good. If it's brushing hair, fine. If it's something else, if this is just an analogy for it, that's good also. And they're saying stay in tune, but stay in touch. And I'm seeing, I want to go a daughter, a child, but I get that they are not with you. So if there's somebody close to you family-wise, there's somebody you need to connect with, there's something they can teach you, and that's interesting. But I see them as younger than you. That's why I want to go offspring or younger sibling or something. But somebody you're close to that you haven't seen for a while has some word for you if you want to go out and hang for lunch or visit with them and connect. Are you getting?
I'm getting some stuff.
Go ahead.
Basically, the first thing I got in was that there's fogginess in the front of your head, so it's not it's not covering your entire brain. In the back of your brain, I've got tingling, which is a good thing. That means past lives information's coming through, and that it is positive. So that feels good to me. But like I said, a little fogginess. And when you said in both realms, that that resonated highly. What? Goldfish stopped the meltdown. Amazing. Oh, welcome back, Bonnie. Sorry about that, Pamela. Okay, go back to it. Okay. So what I'm getting as far as this fogginess is that messages are coming in. You need to ask for clarity on these messages. They are in your third eye. At first there's no pain, but right on your right eye, right on the brow of your right eye, which is where your eye chakras are. You've got a little bit of pain. I don't know if you have any pain in your sinuses because it's moving over to the left side as well. You're concentrating too much and trying to get this information in. Let it flow like it's supposed to. It's coming in. Just ask for clarity. You've got a lot of messages coming in.
She's approaching it from a standpoint of wisdom right now. I see her, she's elevated herself to there's a new her, a new energy that she's not sure what to do with, but she's using it.
Just keep using it. Keep practicing with it. Whatever comes your way, whatever your gut tells you, your intuition tells you, because I'm feeling a lot of good messages coming in. But there is, the word to me is disconnect, because you're trying too hard to understand. Let it flow in. I don't know if you pray or anything, or just ask, because you do have guides around you. There is spirit, there's creator, whatever, if you want to call him God, that's fine. Whatever you want to call the highest power, that's up to you. I call him Almighty, and I don't call it a him, I call it a them. Well, I do want to say it, but there's so much more to it than just one entity. It's just so much. We're all connected anyway. Okay, so let me get back to it. Yeah, so don't force it. Let these messages come in and flow in. There's a lot of great energy around you, and it is flowing, but it just kind of, they're saying you need to meditate. You definitely need to take your time and just sit, find your peace. If it is in breath work, then use that. If it's just saying the word peace, calm, love, one word, and just sitting there and feeling nothing, just being, just observing what's going on around you, the answers will come clear to you. There's also a little bit of stuff with what is okay. Okay. There's a little bit of tingling in your throat chakra. It's not painful, but there's a little bit, just a touch of a lump in there. So this new person that you've become, you've got to really embrace it, really embrace your authenticity, and then you'll be able to speak better and get your words across. Now I'm going down to your heart chakra. Oh, okay. They want me to touch base on the thymus chakra. So take a look at what the thymus chakra means to you. It is about unconditional divine love, and you are divine. I hope you're getting this, Pamela, because we're talking, there's no feedback other than goldfish. But anyway, okay. But your heart chakra, getting to your heart chakra, it is very warm. Okay, you're not speaking with your heart. Okay, they waited for me to get to it before it really constricts my throat. Okay. Keep building your unconditional self-love, unconditional love for yourself and for others. There is warmth underneath, but there is they've got a few words: confusion, congestion, not a positive tingling, but more of a apprehension. Okay. On top of the warmth that you have for yourself, that you're not fully embracing who you truly are. I don't know if some trauma has happened recently where it has woken you up to this new reality of yours, but you need to continue to work on who you are and your path, your passion, and your purpose.
I think she's in a good place.
I know, yeah, but she still needs more work. Continue to work on.
Yeah, but she's going there.
Yeah.
She's not. She's got. She's got a lot of strength and a lot of conviction, and I'm going to do this. And yeah, she knows she'll get through it.
But there's a little bit of apprehension.
There would be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always. But it's lighter than I've ever felt. I mean,
she's solid, and she's grounded, and she's.
Well, that's what I was just double checking. That's why you heard my feet go to the ground, because you do need to work on grounding a little bit more. I'm not sure where you're at, Pamela. We're in Arizona, so if I want to really get grounded and rooted to the ground, it's strengthening right now as I'm talking. I go out and I put my hands on a mesquite tree. Mesquite trees have 50 feet or 50 feet of roots, and so yeah, they like to really embrace the earth well, and so I always suggest everybody go to that. I know English oaks are supposed to be very solid, so I'm not sure. So I hope this helps you, Pamela. Again, there's no feedback so far, so
take your aspirin and call us in the morning.
Don't take aspirin.
We're not doctors.
No, we're not doctors.
Aspirin's not good for you.
Yeah.
Take 2 M&Ms.
Oh, I like that one.
Take 2 M&Ms. Call us in the morning. Well, that way we can't get in trouble with Big Pharma.
That's true. That's true. Well, Big Pharma would not mind us saying take some aspirin or Tylenol. That's why I say don't, because I don't like Big Pharma. Sorry. And welcome in, Victor. Nice to see you. So Pamela, has that helped you at all? Please let us know.
Tell us how wonderful we are at any time.
And if it didn't, nothing
tell us that too.
Yeah, and at first I did get some pain on your right shoulder. In other words, you're holding other people's burdens on your shoulders, holding the world on your shoulders, and now it's on your left side. So it's a female energy. Yes, Mina, I know you're here. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Kelly's next. Miss Kelly Bailey, are you still here? Miss Kelly Bailey. And you're after Kelly, Mina. Unless we get another general. We don't do generals.
What's going on? You got something to do with a pet, Kelly. Is there a pet in your life that's snarling? I see a little short-legged dog sort of trailing along behind her. Similar to our name, Small Dog. And you're ignoring it, or it's aggravating you, or it's doing something. What about the dog thing, Kelly? Kelly's dog. You're not in trouble. It's okay.
Yeah, I was just kidding about generals, because McCarthy and Eisenhower and Washington. No, we don't tap into them. Just saying.
Yeah. So as far as
a dog.
Yeah, but there's something around her the dog is representing, but she's totally oblivious to it or trying to ignore it.
And to me, I get that she needed to cuddle this dog. Get a Grayson. Yeah.
She's like, go away. Or doesn't know it's there. It's like I'm hearing distant, not engaging. So, what person in your life is acting like a dog?
That's loyal, unconditional love.
Ooh, scary.
Why?
I think you hit it.
Oh, okay.
No, that rang when you said that.
Okay.
Yeah. There's somebody in your life you're treating like a dog.
I don't have any pets. When I was younger, my grandfather had a dog. Okay.
Okay,
But this is a person.
let's use it as an analogy energy.
Yes.
I like that. What were you feeling like?
It was you. But the loyalty. The loyalty. We're 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 a team here. We're a team. We do tag team very well. I'm just saying. Okay. And I want to put this up for you too. Kelly, I'm feeling she's too much in head. Move more down to heart. Yes, thank you. So you're stuck in your head. So get out of your head. Let it go. Let all that
Somebody
stuff go.
she's ignoring.
Yeah.
Something living, breathing, she's ignoring that wants attention.
Yes. And like I said, I felt it. I felt more of a baby embrace. Embrace in her arms because I'm feeling tingling like I'm a mom and with a first child. Now that's my analogy because yeah. And your analogy was for a dog.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Loyal,
Something was trailing behind her trying to get
her attention
Yeah.
that's not getting the attention they need.
and it's frustrating. You can't get the attention at once. So I don't know. Are you on Match?
Sorry.
You're hanging out on Match?
Yes.
A lot of people want attention on there.
Yeah, might not want to give it. But I know it sounds easy in words, but it's a mind, body, soul connection. So your head is great. Say thank you. It's your part of your overthink. Yes. It's part of who you are, but reduce that ego down to say, hey, I know you're there and you've helped me, but right now I've got to do this mind, body, soul connection. I've got to work on this because this is who I truly am. The mind is your um, soul consciousness. So a lot of people think that's on your right side and the ego and the head is on your left side. So as you always say, pay attention to which side,
where it comes in,
where the message is coming from.
because it definitely is different sectors. Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't know
I just spill water.
what the living thing is. She's not keying in on it. She's unaware.
Is there someone around you that seems to be annoying you recently? A person.
Oh, it's negative attention. You know how negative attention is better than no attention?
Oh,
Somebody leaving your nasty to you, a kid, not that an adult can do. But somebody is trying to get attention from them, and she's not aware.
well, that kind of goes to what I'm going through in my life. Person with negative, trying to get
It's better than no
attention
yeah.
through his negativity.
So the more negative that entity becomes, the more you shun them.
Yes.
And if you were, what was that I was ran into the other day? There was something about, so like, do you need a hug? And then just hugging somebody melts them.
Right.
If you're misinterpreting the accent. And,
So somebody who's annoying you might need to give them a hug. So while you're overthinking a certain person, give them a hug. Yeah. Yeah, even if they're toxic people, they need hugs too. And just give them unconditional love. It doesn't hurt to give something that's very infinite. It is extremely infinite and it bounds everywhere. I mean, what do you
I'm not trying to interrupt you.
you get?
This is a whole different story.
Okay, good.
But it keys in here.
Okay.
The hug thing.
So, okay, she does understand. But definitely send that person love. If you can't give them a hug or don't want to give them a hug, at least send them unconditional love.
I got into a confrontation with a customer that owed me money. This guy was not going to pay me. I finally tracked him down physically. It was not pretty. He became very belligerent, and I'm trying to keep this as high as I can. And at one point, I was not going to play his game. I knew I wasn't going to get paid. But I said, you're so good with words. in the middle of one of his tirades. He went, "What?" I said, "You're so eloquent." But what I should have said was, "Do you need a hug?" He's standing on this porch with these two monstrous dogs, so he did not obviously want me to come here. I mean, it was that bad. I was just wondering if I said, "Do you need a hug?"
But I think that what you said was perfect.
Yeah, I was trying to, I wasn't going to engage. So I was laughing at the thought of, should I hug this guy? Not that I would have wanted to hug him, but anyway.
Okay, Kelly, send him unconditional love. Just unconditional love. He's been in my life a long time. It's just toxic. So unconditional love, call in Archangel Michael if you need to cut the cords. Just, yeah, be done with it. Thank you very much. I learned my lessons. There's no regret. Even with the toxicity, there's no regret because I learned my lessons. Have a nice day, but go away. I just had to add that way.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Just be aware of it.
And call it to the morning.
There's got to be something else besides M&Ms. I don't know what, but there's something really good out there.
Lemon
Ooh,
drops.
that might be. See, I'm not a sugary person,
that's
so
fine.
I know.
Seas candy. Take 2 Seas.
You know, the Seas Candies by our house is still open.
There's one in Scottsdale. Was there one out here?
Mesa.
I didn't know there was one out there.
Yes.
I know of one in Scottsdale. I don't want to go in that story.
Go away, LOL. Okay. Yes. I love you. There's no regrets, but
Say, go be happy.
yes. Send them away with unconditional love. Yeah. After you're gone for a while, you could still send me money. That's fine. I'll take it. Just no strings attached.
Yeah.
Remove all strings. It'll be very helpful for you. But you are a great person, so remove all the toxicity in your life. The new moon happened yesterday, so it's all about what. Don't be that puppet, Kelly. Oh, yeah.
She knows this, but I'm also hearing she's better for the experience.
Yes,
yes. She's got to focus on that, whatever it is.
Yeah, like I said, no regrets. Just appreciate the lessons learned.
Yeah, there's a little echo in my head.
Yeah.
Don't be that puppet, Kelly.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so Kelly.
Yeah.
Go, be happy.
Thank you, Kelly, for coming in. And guess whose turn it is? Yes, Miss Mina, it's yours. Are you still here? And yes, I know Miss Bonnie and Miss Susan were in here first, but we'll get you right after we get to Miss Shauna, who's next after me. Anything good coming my way soon? Oh, I like that question.
Are you going to the grocery store soon? I see bags of groceries and a big smile on your face. Is somebody buying food for you? Taking you shopping? Did you find what you want? Did you get a paycheck so you can go buy food? Clearly, I see a big bag of brown groceries. What do groceries mean to you?
So that's the question, Mina. What?
I see you carrying a bag of groceries, a big smile on your face, and I see you coming out of like a supermarket. So, in terms of visual definition, I'm not sure what that would mean to you, but it represents something. I get the feeling something you've been waiting for finally came around. You found what you're looking for.
Yeah, and I'm getting it at a bargain price.
Oh, that would be
the big bag. Yeah.
You going to Costco?
Actually, we're both on the same microphone. That's what's weird, Bunny.
I'm still going to.
Yeah. You keep turning away.
That could be.
Since I'm projecting a little bit more, I will put that in front of you.
Keep us posted on the sound here, guys. We're trying to figure out what's not working.
Okay.
And this is a vibrational difference. And she's saying we are clear.
Yes. Well, I moved it closer to him. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I'll up the volume
Maybe
on
I'm
my
not
own.
compatible with the energy of this microphone.
Oh, you're fine. What does that mean? The grocery store, analogy means that in the smile coming out with things in your hand, that you have found what you were looking for, that it made you happy to find, and that it is abundant because it's a big bag of groceries.
Taking you 2 hands to carry it.
Yes.
That's all the posture I'm seeing here.
So whatever you wanted in that grocery bag is there.
Something's coming that she wasn't looking for.
Ah,
This is a surprise.
unexpected.
Yeah.
Unexpected bargain at the grocery store.
Unexpected wealth. You got a tax refund coming, or I'm not being facetious. I'm trying to think of what would come unexpected. Does somebody owe you money that you think you're not going to see? But it's definitely, I don't know, it's interesting. The groceries are being projected to me as a symbol.
Yes, and she says maybe abundance. It's definitely some kind of abundance.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's good.
And you think it's in the form of money of some sort.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. But when I hear unexpected, I'm thinking, well, groceries wouldn't come unexpected.
Yeah, but there was an unexpected bargain is what I felt.
Yeah.
Something was definitely unexpected, but it was.
Next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me see what Victor has to say. I feel she bit blocked in third eye like someone put a needle. Yeah. So work on your cleansing your third eye chakra. You can do that through YouTube affirmations and guided meditations. They have that on the third eye, and you also prescribe to Abraham Hicks. Yeah, is it cleansing chakras? I don't know what she has.
Well, the thing about Hicks, though, as much as I listen to her, it's always the same message. It's dealing with trauma, it's dealing with relationships, it's dealing with anything that throws you out of filter. It's change your thinking and visualize the results and feel the results. I've never heard any being on the planet say the same thing so many different ways about so many different situations, but if you get to the end manifesting, and the neat thing about Hicks is you can listen to those things and reprogram yourself. Just listen to the same one over and over until you get it. And then it starts to sink into your thinking and your persona. And then you forget that you didn't know it. That's one time you don't know. That wisdom just sort of melts in. I'm huge on Hicks. Huge. There aren't others.
What I got while you were talking is that you are manifesting, and you are manifesting certain things, but the universe has something bigger planned for you. Yes, whatever is coming, but you were, let's say, you were hoping, this is just an analogy. I'm not saying this is what's happening, that you were expecting I'm going to go with new Volkswagen Beetle. I'm just saying that. But instead, you get, I'm trying to figure out which one they're saying, a Mercedes. Big difference, just big. Scott is fading in and out again. And he's right there. I mean, he's almost.
I'm practically eating an
I was
extra.
going to say that. I'd let you do that. Okay. I don't. You know why? You put your hand on your
face.
Yes, don't do that. Okay.
Set straight. Eat your dinner.
Is this better, everyone?
You could use a little megaphone.
At Mercedes, I said the same thing. LOL. Oh, good. Yes. So instead of a small car that you need here right now, they're going to give you something better. So just don't expect for whether it's going to bring me, what's going to happen. Just, he did move closer to the mic,
like 3 inches away from.
but he was doing this. So when you do this, it doesn't help.
That would mumble.
Yeah. So I'm just saying.
In my pockets.
Yes, my granddaughter had a voice lesson yesterday for singing.
Oh.
And she told her to put your hand on your face like this while you're practicing. Okay, that way you bring your voice forward. You can feel the vibrations,
No.
and it helps you to bring the voice to the front of your head, which I thought was pretty good. But anyway, uh,
This is my contemplative mode.
hi, Haley O'Brien. Do you know a Haley O'Brien? She's on your thing.
Well, I do now.
Hi, Haley O'Brien. Haha, Scott, don't have hands on mouth. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know, it's like, oh, it's like elbows on the table. Keep the elbows off the table.
Napkin in your lap.
Yes, we grew up at a different generation.
Yeah, fork on the right side, knife and spoon on the left.
Wait a minute.
Or is it the other way around?
No, fork is on your
Left
left,
side.
and the knife and spoon on his on
That's
your
it.
right.
And the small fork is for salads, and the big fork is for everything else.
Yes. What happens when you have like 7 forks there?
I don't know. Is one entree, dessert?
Hors d'oeuvres.
There's little tiny, oh yeah, there's an hors d'oeuvre fork. My mother was into all of that.
I bet.
Not that I remembered it.
No.
In the day, that was what you did.
Okay. All right. So does this help you, Mina? You got the thing, positive things are coming your way. Keep thinking positive. Keep manifest whatever you're doing to manifest the stuff. Keep doing it. But the universe has more for you than you expect.
No elbows on the table, and there are starving children eat all your food. That was another one.
That was from growing up. No offense. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Mina. It's nice to see you again. Let's see. And it's now Miss Shauna, Miss Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. Are you in the house? I'm going to work on these. Okay. And then after her, we're going to go to Bonnie, Susan, and then Haley.
And Bonnie is Grand Rising Loves.
What? Where are you at?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. That's Shauna Sellers.
Yeah, are we?
You said Bonnie.
Oh, that's not terrible. I thought.
No, Bonnie did. Bonnie's angels.
Okay.
Shauna is
Angels and
goddess.
separate.
Yeah. Yes.
Are
I
we
think so.
doing something?
You're welcome, Mina. Just seeing if Shauna is in. So since she's not replying right away because there's always lags, we're gonna go to have some fun and happy birthday. I'm gonna send this out to my niece. Happy birthday, Ashley.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Okay, normally I'd play another commercial, but our next psychic, why am I saying that? Our next spiritual, Sonoran Spiritual and Wellness Market will be held only one day, and that will be April 6th. And until we get the new commercial up and running, I'm going to leave that as is.
The last one just finished. That went well.
We could have used a whole lot more attendees or guests, but as far as the vendors, they were
Everybody's happy.
the
That's
vendors were pretty.
unusual.
Well, they would have liked some more people,
Sure.
but other
Well,
than that, they were fantastic.
there were a lot of events going on around town.
And the rain, and this
Yeah.
was probably an hour away from you, but you were still over in that area, so you stopped by
Yeah.
twice. Poor Scott, he looks like he needed a micro break.
That's why I always trips me up. We started dancing on that song.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Who do we got? Who do we got?
Okay, well, I guess Shauna is not here. She might be back, but she stops in, so we thank her for stopping in. And the next one on the list is Miss Bonnie. After that is Susan and then Haley O'Brien. Haley, are you from Ireland? Just asking.
She still can't hear us, or she can hear us, or that
Oh, this was an old one. This was the beginning one. I'll see if I can find one about her granddaughter and the goldfish.
That was cute.
Yeah.
When in doubt, feed your children goldfish.
Well, yeah.
Or gummies.
Well, these days, be careful with the gummies. Just saying. Oh yes, there we go. This is what I want to know.
She was telling about portal.
Yeah,
You relate to that better than I do.
I know. She's here. Okay, what do we got for money? All of a sudden, past life stuff, but I'll get back to that in a minute. Go ahead.
I just see her dancing. She has her arms out first. You see a picture of a young maiden out in the field and just, dancing around freedom and feeling revived and exuberant and just, I'm going to take that as she's in a good place or enjoying her wedding. It's all very surreal. It's almost like she's in the sense I have is what's going on with her is so good that she's surprised. One of those things, how can I feel this way? How can I feel this? Or maybe it's the way she lives. I don't know her that well. But the energy around her that I get is things seem status quo. No wants, no worries.
Well, other than it's raining outside, it's not cold right now, not as cold. Oh, in Tasmania. Okay, Tasmania. I know where that is.
I don't.
It's south of Australia.
No, I do.
It's an island.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite. We named the dog Taz.
I only know that
That's
from
one of the
cartoons.
Yes.
Talk about Tasmania.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a real place.
It's real. Very real. Yes, and with luck, we will be going that direction. At least some of my family will be going as close as New Zealand soon. Hopefully, it'll get further over. Okay, let's see that. Very bottom of Australia. Let's see. And I think it's kind of like in the middle underneath it. Anyway.
Victory has a thing on Bonnie.
Yes, with Bonnie, I'm feeling like she is flying out of the bed, but little work on solar plexus chakra. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things have happened in Bonnie's life recently. Oh, good morning, Miss 856. But I'm it's sort of like what you were saying. Things are definitely, I don't feel a status quo because I don't like to get in that. To me, that is part of our conditioning and all that stuff. But what I'm feeling is a lot more positive energy on your flying out of bed, she questioned. A lot more energy on your right side. So it's like your right side has been cleansed. And I know she lost a very dear person to her, not lost, a dear person to her, male, did pass recently. So I do feel it's like it's cleansing, like he's there helping you cleanse.
Yeah, she doesn't seem distraught.
She's getting used to the fact that
I'm hearing tranquil.
Yeah, that he's there, but in a different capacity. So she's more at peace with it. Yeah, that's what
Maybe that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying this expression of it's a good day. Everything's up.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be all right. Or she's feeling okay with herself. And I don't feel the stress. I don't see not beating herself up. It's just like taking a deep breath and relaxing.
And then I'm getting more heaviness, just heaviness on your left side. So female energy. But this cleansing that's coming from the right side is coming across. It is basically to about here on your left side. So there's a little bit more of it going across. And just a little on heart chakra as well. Yes, definitely on heart chakra. Um, but yeah, things are definitely getting better for you. And I think that you are feeling more at ease at home too, because you just, you went through, uh, packing, uh, garage sale, packing, moving, arriving in Tennessee, and then a huge tornado. And now there's been more tornadoes, and they don't get tornadoes this time of year. This is not tornado time. So a lot of energy is changing out there, and we had tornadoes a couple days ago. And Bonnie said there was a bad storm out there, but she didn't really venture to find out what was going on. She didn't hear anything about tornadoes, but it was very vicious on the wind.
I was thinking Wizard of Oz, and people talking like that. Tornado, witch riding a bicycle, the wind is blowing.
Yeah, I think I would have grabbed the bicycle and then lots of shifts. Thank you. And yes, Diane, welcome in, Diane Prince. You're new here. So Bonnie, what else needs to be done? Something about you're not telling somebody, female, what you need to tell them. I don't know who it is. Actually somebody older. Have you checked in with your mom lately? Just asking. Yeah, there's a motherly energy that you need to touch base with. Nothing bad. It's just that something about that you need to touch base. That's about it. Okay. So you have talked to her. Good. I hope she's doing okay. Because you don't need anything right now. You need time for yourself. Anything else for Miss Bonnie?
I'm just, it's so shifted here. I just keep seeing her in the field dancing.
Oh, there you go, but not right now. It's raining. Just kidding. I did get the image of the big park in Nashville. No, they're saying the south side of Nashville. It's a big park, so go find those fields, whatever fields that you need to go running in, but when the weather's better. Okay, go ahead. We've got Susan. Did you see?
Her again?
It was one of the early ones. Are you still on, Susan, or did you make it to work? Okay, call
I
today.
think that she was at work, I think.
Oh, she's going in earlier.
She's the lunchroom attendant. She says they give her busy work to keep her because she can't stand over at the rack shed. That's funny. I asked you to talk about that. She just gets home and just all her body went through a sleep.
You know what this is, don't you?
Well, she went through, I think, a huge detox all of a sudden, which has come and gone. That was last week. This week has something to do, but she gets home and just goes wonk. But, with her leg taking so much energy, and, everyone's working to heal her, I think. And she's just noticing a lot of differences bodily and energetically, and she's blossoming and a lot of ways getting to work. And I'm going to fall back on you because I'm too close to the situation.
Well, let me pull up the information then. No, that's not the one. Go ahead.
Why the accident happened, just before her peak time of year of work and everything. It's like it knocked her out of track.
These are the ascension phases. And it should be rest in there somewhere. I know that happens to me where I just feel so tired. so drained, but you've got to learn to use the energy different. You can call in energy anytime you need it.
Victor is sensing that she needs to slow down, which is what's happening. This life has made her stop.
Yeah, but I think it's her spiritual awakening
Kicking in.
that has been accelerated. And I don't know, Victor, if you're saying she needs to slow down on that. But yeah, it should, yeah, I'm not seeing the one that says that you need more rest, but that's part of the,
I have to conceive with as much as I've seen open up in her, that's a big transition. Energy shift, and her body's going, wait a minute, I'm not used to this. And so she's handling energy differently. Intuitive stuff kicks in. There's a realignment.
to chill the heck down. She is on a spinning wheel, and it's more spiritual stuff coming in that she's never been used to before.
Just like it, whoosh, doors opened up.
Yeah. With me, like you said, it's rest. There's sometimes where I can't get enough water. I just cannot get enough water. And then there's other times, Will and I have to eat constantly, no matter what I do, because the last 2 weeks leading up to the market, I'm
You were rather tired of the main swing.
yeah, and not only that, but Saturday at the market, Saturday morning, I hadn't had any food, and I was incoherent. I mean, I understood what I was saying. Nobody else could. People were interpreting for me, so they did a very good job. But I'm looking at them like, what's wrong? Why are you doing that for me? So basically, your body is changing because not only do you change your ascending, but your DNA is changing as well.
Mm.
I know that seems like no, that could never happen, but if our kidneys can move about 3 to 5 inches higher to be protected by our limbs, anything can happen. And that it actually did happen.
Wow.
They moved. And you've heard of kidney punches. Well, now they can't punch kidneys anymore because that was one of the flaws in our designs.
Some other flaws.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Shamanta will add you in. I did add you in already, but.
So to paraphrase for Susan.
Yeah.
It's I'm going to go more with what you're saying in that transition. It's trying to think of somebody that when they changed. There was a point in my life where I quit doing what I was doing physically. I ran away from life for about 8 months, and I lost all my tone and ability. And then I got back into what I was doing before, which was very physical. It took me 6 months to transition back to the energy level that I had before. But she's shifting energetically.
Mm-hmm.
And the body's going, whoa, wait, we're not used to this. So
right.
I can see where there would be a lot of realigning and body tuning and cleansing. And so it's all on track. But she's probably wondering how much longer this is going to go on. I don't know that I have a sense of that. But it's going to get stronger. So as her intuition gets stronger, so I guess she's smart about this. She's reading the signs. I talked to her last night and the stuff was all stunning on her. I mean, she's getting it. It's nothing I'm telling her. So she's tuned in, tapped in, and aware.
And yeah, we've got you, Diana. We'll get to you. I think you might be next. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check.
Well, what I'm getting is in the next few weeks, she's going to feel stronger.
Right. But this gap time, this God's area of preparation, and the 2x4 to make her stop.
That was the obvious part.
That was all the universe saying, okay, we're going to get you tuned up for what's coming next. And this is it. And you need rest right now. And again, there will be different phases where you need rest, you need water, you need nutrition. hydration, nutrition, exercise. And I know you walk and all, but you'll need to do different things. But each thing comes in phases, depending on how your body reacts. The universe is in tuning you to where you need to be, where your mind, body, soul connection needs to be.
And I'm also getting frequency where she works versus where she lives is different. So she's in that tumultuous energy where she's working. When she gets back to where she lives, the energy is much more subdued, and it's just like everything goes.
Well, it's lower where she works. It's higher vibrations.
Okay.
It's higher vibrations where she lives.
All right. So that is more tranquil where she lives. It's more
It's
peaceful.
tranquil, but it's a higher vibrations where it's closer to her frequency.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Whereas work is lower, so it's draining her.
Yeah. Okay.
So she has to work on protecting herself while at work.
That could be.
The bubbles
Yeah.
with the mirrors on the outside,
Mm-hmm.
that's what she needs to work on. Just fill it with gold Christ light or divine light, whatever color you want. Fill that bubble in, put it around you, strengthen it every morning, and make sure the mirrors are on the outside, faced outside, and that they are shiny and ready to go every morning when you walk out the door. That'll help you protect yourself from the negativity at work so that when you get home, you're not as drained.
If she gets home, she sort of doesn't want to leave.
Right. I've been there where
Yeah.
I'm home at night, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me to leave. Don't ask me to do anything. But nowadays, if anything needs to be done, instead of sending my husband out, I have to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were preparing me for, you want to live on your own? Yeah. So here you go. So
go take 2 M&Ms and call us in the morning.
does she likes cheese, so maybe
She does.
so maybe cheese would be better.
Go take 2 cheese somethings.
I always like the Tillamook cheese, extra sharp white cheddar cheese squares.
One of those little cheese cubes. I see
Yes.
them, whatever those are.
Yeah, I love those.
They take 2 of those and call us in.
Okay. All right. I hope that helps. But yes, you're on your way to bigger and better things. Your body's just getting
I'm
into it.
afraid.
That's all. Okay. So actually, Haley is next, then Diane, then Jamanta. Or did we read Haley already?
Hey, I had a Kelly read.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Haley. Right. I know we talked about Haley, and she does not, she lives in Tasmania. Okay. All right. So, Haley, what do we need to tell Haley? Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. They've changed things on me back here, so it's hard to remember what I'm doing.
Haley O'Brien. What world did we decide she was from?
She's from Tasmania.
That was the Tasmania Haley.
Yep.
You know how to speak words? I keep thinking of Tasmanian Devil, and that's the cartoon.
And he didn't speak.
Yeah, he was always grumbling on the Tasmanian.
Well, in New Zealand, they're called kiwis. And no, they're not just fruit, okay? I'm just saying. They're not just people that with a head like a kiwi. Yeah. No. Anyway, that's, yeah.
Haley, how may we assist you? What divine wisdom do you wish to receive? What subject do you want analyzed? Haley, I'm seeing stars around you. You reach for the stars, lots of stars. She's hungry for information, awareness. She's developing a thirst for knowledge, I'm hearing.
Cool.
And she doesn't know where to go get it.
Well, you came to some of the right places. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of our group does this stuff. We're on 6 days a week, sometimes twice.
Am I close, Haley? Are we even on track here?
If she's still here.
She strikes me as the kind of person who just walks out in the night and looks at the sky and wonders. She's wonderful, which I totally appreciate. That person that's looking for The cosmic, what do I want to say? Connection.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, she's still here. Good. Does any of this resonate with you? Taylor, if you will, don't.
I keep hearing the song "The Wanderer." I'm the wanderer.
Yeah.
For those of you that have lived that long.
And I'm feeling that when you said to go out in the and look at the sky, that she feels a connection away from here, and she doesn't belong here.
Yeah, I totally can relate to that.
Yeah.
So, what am I doing here?
Yeah. You are a starseed, is what I'm getting. I'm not going to tap into how many or anything. Oh, they're saying multiple starseeds. But I'm feeling, and I'm not trying to be mean here or judgmental. I'm not. But when I first started reading you, my eyes kept shutting, and they're going there again. So what that means to me is that I have to say the words self-medicating, and I don't mean that you are overindulging with anything. I mean, it could be just Tylenol, but you are taking something that you need to let go of. You are, whether it's drinking tea at night, but there's something they're saying that we're overindulging, but they don't mean it in a bad way. They just mean that you're
everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation, but you are taking something that you really don't need to take. Okay, I'm just going to go with chamomile tea at night. You don't need
something's overpowering.
Yeah. She needs to let go, cleanse, do a detoxification in your body, neutralize anything that you're taking. She don't want to see her gifts. Okay, thank you. You don't want to see your gifts, so you're doing it. You've got to open up your heart and your mind. But first, what do you have to do first? Yeah.
I love that F word. Forgive, but I don't get it.
But she's trying to hide her gifts. She doesn't want to acknowledge them. Yeah, but she's got to forgive herself for suppressing these. You know what I'm saying? She's got to be able to open up, but she's got to forgive herself first and unconditional love.
It's possible it's somewhere, and I don't know what philosophy she was raised around, but it's almost like something beat it out of her to cause it to shut down. Maybe she, as a kid, had it, and somebody's saying, "Hey, knock it off." Who knows? The conditioning, but whatever she's got, they're saying, "Be proud, you've got it."
Yeah.
So whatever you're carrying around that you're not using, they're saying you were put here to use. So going back to what Julia was saying, and forgiving yourself for whatever reason you shut down, if you remember shutting down. So I went to go play with childhood and remember some moments in that day when, wait a minute, you recall these incidents that happened and it goes away, or somebody told you not to do that, or it was a bad thing.
And remember, it was just where that person was at the time. It has nothing to do with you. And the negativity that they piled upon you is not yours. So release that. And that's the forgiveness. I forgive myself for accepting this negativity from somebody else because it has nothing to do with me. You are a beautiful soul. I can tell that. I feel that. You definitely need to work on your heart chakra and unconditional love for yourself.
She's feeling very alone.
There's so many people out here that are waking up.
She feels misplaced.
Yes. No, I got that with the stars.
Okay.
That she doesn't belong here. But you're here for a reason. And we need you here right now. We need you to awaken, embrace your gifts, and be ready to take on whatever comes your way because you are very strong.
I don't know how there's a little female in her life. I don't know whether it's past tense or on its way or existing. But there's a connection between the two. She was put here to bring that one in. And that's why if you're in that process, you might be aware of it. Starseed.
Yeah. So what do you mean by a rainbow starseed? I know starseeds, but I'm not sure but what you mean by rainbow.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, I've never heard that combination. But I feel that she's multiple starseeds. So there's a rainbow.
She's on the brink.
Yes. So you got to let go of all that negativity that has been sent to you in your lifetime. Let go of it. It has nothing to do with you. Just break out of the shell. What I did was I tore out of the cage I was put in. I tore out of the cage, and then I blew it up. And then I tore up, I mean, just shredded the bindings. Because to me, when we stick to books, and I'm just saying books, um, I tore up those bindings. So, oh, okay. Well, all right. I understand that, Victor. I'm not going to put that up. I'm just going to say, okay, a rainbow starseed. Got it. Okay.
Oh, they're saying embrace your feelings. So I think but we talked, that was in the beginning, right?
Right.
Didn't I just said, yeah, embrace your feelings.
Embrace her feelings and who she is, her
Yeah,
emotions.
it's okay. But somehow she's been shamed about doing it.
But yeah.
Don't let her go.
But we're here for you if you need have questions or need
Hang
anything.
around in the environment as best you can, and you'll just start picking up stuff. This stuff doesn't come in a night. But.
Yeah. And there's plenty of people. I know we've had other people from Tasmania, and other grief is holding me back at the moment. Oh,
I didn't get grief. If it's there.
Okay. Everybody handles grief in a different way. So does this grief have anything to do with a young female?
Male.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh. The grief you should be using as a tool, not as a.
Oh, she said yes.
Male.
No, I think you meant a young female. What you were talking about earlier. The little girl. The female energy.
Clarify for us, were we correct about the young female? But this little female is a gift to her to open a door.
Maybe
I felt it was she brought the little girl in to launch. She was a way station vehicle for this little girl to be on the planet. If that was a feeling I had.
she wasn't a child though. Okay. Got it. I got it. I understand.
Okay, so mentor passing through. Well, she hasn't gone anywhere. I mean, she's still around. She's accessible. But don't look at it as a loss. Look at it as a stepping stone.
She's opening the doors for you, Sue. And telling you, young though. Got it.
But I just get that she was younger energy. She had some very childlike qualities about her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But don't look at it as a loss. Look at it as an experience.
Yes. But she's opening up your life. So whatever you were taught before that have been lies, let those go and embrace this love, this grief to accelerate your learning and your connection to her on the other side and to the guides around you.
She's afraid of love. This loss.
Made her afraid.
Yep. And she's locked up still, and she's. But, when you've been burned at love, you're afraid to go out and love again. But she needs to recall this experience as a reference point and go look for it again or emulate what she was shown by this other person. It was this experience teaching her more than what she knew. But she's afraid to let herself be vulnerable or connect again, if that makes any sense.
But utilize that love you had for this female. Use it to love yourself. You've got to learn to love yourself because, yeah, it's pretty cold right now. It's pretty empty. Your heart chakra and the unconditional love you have for yourself. You've got to build that love up for yourself first before you can love outside again. And remember, she's still with you. She's still with you and will always be with you. The lessons learned, all that stuff will still be there. Even though you let her go as far as, I know you're on the other side, but remember, like one of my nieces, um, she is the founder and the moderator for New Morning, MOURNING, for the Infinite Soul. So if you need help in getting over your grief, try that. She's on Facebook, and it's New Morning for the Infinite Soul, and it'll help. Always love yourself, because remember, you can't really love people, help people, or do anything for other people until you truly know and love yourself. Over this last year and a half, I've learned that you got to take care of you first before you can help others. Right? So
I've always been amazed that applies across so much. I've run into people in the business world who are trying to teach you how to do a particular, let's say, invest or whatever. You hire them to mentor you, and their lives are just garbage on the same note. So they're going to tell you how to live your life, but they can't do their own thing.
right.
So when I realized that, I think, well, how can you do me any good? You can't handle your own life.
Yes.
I've never seen that.
I'm going to put that also in here. That is Facebook. Oops, I didn't mean to make that space between the and infinite. Oh well. That gives you an idea where she is. And her name is Kara Whitewoods. And it's her sister who has a birthday today. So happy birthday, Ashley. Okay. Wow. I hope that helps you out. And come back and let us know how you're progressing on this. And Diane, are you still here? Because it's your turn. Diane. Prince.
Is there a song about Diane?
I don't know.
What's that one song? It was a soul group that sang it. Rosanna, not Diane.
I'm going to have to try that.
Diane, you're still here. How may we assist you?
I think she said
Diane is still here.
Diane, not Diana. Yeah.
Diane.
I think she was just asking if she could get a message.
Any particulars?
And Shamanta, you're up next.
Diane, I'm seeing a kid in tow. It's like you're pulling your hand back, your left hand, you got them by the hand, you're pulling them along. And I want to go daughter, and I want to go, what I'm hearing is you're pulling too fast. Give her a chance to catch up. If that makes any sense. I saw that one day in a parking lot. Mother was getting out of the car, and little girl was dawdling, and mother got all mad at her for no reason from where I stood. Mother was very impatient with the little girl, and the little girl was just being a little girl.
Hi, Terry T.
Good
Welcome in.
The hummingbird spinning around, can't sit still. That's Victor's take on. And this is Victor's, one of our cohorts here, feeding in for you. Hummingbird. I'm not kidding, man. Good man, it's not there.
Well, you felt she was rushing, and the bird's wings go so fast.
That's true. I didn't get the bird thing. I bet she was pulling a little girl along behind her rather than letting the little girl pacing herself. Have you ever watched the person walking a dog on hot cement? The dog is pulling, trying because its feet are burning.
Yes.
And the person walking the dog is just totally oblivious. This poor little dog is pulling, trying to find a cool spot.
Oh, I know.
Well, this is reversed. The parents walking. I've seen this too. Parents walking along, Kid can't keep up, it's struggling. The parents not pacing themselves to the child.
Yeah. Yes, when my dogs were here, um, we would always race them to the cool grass
Yeah,
compared to getting it on the sidewalk.
taking time.
And my smallest one, he would he would race for shadows. Anytime he saw a shadow, he'd race for the shadow because he
That's right.
knew
Yeah,
where the
cool
coolness
spots
was.
was.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's like, okay, which way do you want to go now? And he's looking and it's like, this way. And he zips off. I have to be ready at all times.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Anything else?
I don't know.
I don't either.
That was pretty much it. I mean, she's just in a hurry. There's something she's missing by being in a hurry. Stop and smell roses. There's stuff she's missing out on by not being aware of them. But I don't know if this is work or just her personal life or, yeah, this thing, slow down, smell the roses. That was an echo I just got back.
One of the things when I first pulled you up, there wasn't any pain in the back of your head, but it was like you were hitting your head against a brick wall, the back of your head against a brick wall. It wasn't any pain, but what they told me it had to do with past lives, that you're still stuck and you're not releasing the problems you received in past lives. And most of the headaches are in your head. And now the back of my neck is hurting. My right side is hurting. Basically, they're telling me you're stuck in your head, not embracing your mind, body, and soul connection. You have a lot of things from past lives that are bothering you that you're not releasing. You're following
She's not seeing what's going on around her. She's all internal. She's not.
exactly. She's all internal, but she's also stuck in the patterns that she has been in multiple lives. Because we talked about patterns. Because I've got this, she's banging her head, and it has nothing to do with the here and now. Let it go. But you've got a lot of pain from the past lives. You've got pain on your in your mind and on the right side of your head because you need to open up your mind and I'm told, shut down your head. You're too much into it. This is more than earlier when somebody else was on said they were in their head. Oh.
Something I'm hearing is she's not who she's been told she is.
Right.
So there goes conditioning and programming and yeah, if she looks at herself a different way, she's a freer spirit than she's been. What was I say? Counseling. Told that she is.
I'm seeing somebody. You are this.
I'm hearing the word restricted. Yeah, I'm hearing the word restricted.
Yeah. You are nothing but this. And they're vocal and they're mean and it's not. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. If you're feeling sick in the back of the neck, and you have a cold soda can, put it on the back of your neck. It's very important that you do that. Anytime that anybody feels sick in the back of the neck or starts getting nauseous or anything else, because that is the back of the neck going down to your stomach, put a Coke can on the back of your neck, 10 to 15 minutes. They're saying closer to 10. You don't need it that much because you haven't done that before. And you should not, when you use a Coke can, you should not need a cloth in between. It's not like when you're putting ice on your body. If the Coke can is the insulation for the coldness within. And anybody who gets nauseous, this is excellent recovery. No, it's not spiritual, but it's what my mama taught me. And my mama knew, okay? Anytime it would help. And my granddaughter uses it. My kids use it. It really works. If you've got one, put it back there. and it'll calm things down. And it prevents anything from coming up.
And so she's got a lot to work on.
Yeah, she does. Wow.
Not that this isn't horrible, terrible stuff. You're doing fine. Just we're trying to make you aware.
Yeah, go forward. Oh,
See, yeah, I get the erratic. What am I getting at? She's not slowing down long enough to take stock of who she is. Those are the words, and I'm sticking to it.
and she's not taking stock, but also giving her a moment to believe that these things are real.
Mm.
I mean, she's not taking the stock, but
we're tipping the scale.
Yeah.
By telling her this stuff, we're just gonna go, what?
That is for you too, Haley. It definitely can help you once you realize that this stuff is real. They've been telling you all along these are lies. Well, I hate to tell you, they were the ones telling us lies. The conditioning, the programming, the domestication, that's all lies.
Well, take this session with us, and we're just peeling back a layer. You got a lot more. The layers never stop. So if you're hungry and want to keep looking and be different than who you are, what is this saying? How's what you're doing working for you? But you don't know anything different until you start looking.
Yeah. And also the definition of insanity.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who do not know, that is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
So take 2 lemon drops and call us in the morning.
Thank you. And tomorrow morning, none of us will be on. However, Sunday afternoon our time at 3 p.m. on Sunday, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which would be 4.5 hours from now, would be Sherry Berry and, well, A5 says, and Sherry Berry or another special guest. So that will help you. Monday morning is tea time with Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and Shauna Sellers. They're one and the same. And that'll be Eastern Standard Time between 10 and 11-ish. I'm just saying that. So subscribe to them so you get the notification. Oh, you are so welcome, Diane. And please let us know how you progress. I know it's 20 hours difference there. So
Percy?
She's in. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Haley. I'm not sure where you're at, Diane. So please let us know where you're at too. Yeah. And thank you for coming in. It's nice to see new people and our regulars as well. Shamanta, speaking of regulars. Hello, Shamanta. I hope I'm saying it. I don't mean to try and accent it or anything. Just I tell you, they move things on me. I'm trying to get rid of things. Okay. So, Shamanta, what do you need today? What changes have you made since the last time we talked?
It's a reading, please. Well, what part of your life would you like to know?
Well, he was getting ready to go somewhere else. I think he said U.S. And
with the parental business, and he was splitting off from his parents. They didn't want him to do. Do I have that right?
Yes. Oh, South Africa. Yes. And we get a few people in from South Africa too. So, are you 9 hours difference from us? I think.
They say go easy, take it slow. Process all the pieces. If you get in too big of a hurry at times to accomplish something, you overlook some of the finite points that come back to haunt you later. But I keep hearing be cautious, be considerate. be congenial. I want to go back to parents on that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cut the ties too quick. Don't cut and run is where I want to go. But
There's a song coming up on that.
you can keep expressing your love and understanding and still do what you feel you need to do in a gentle sense. They're saying don't let it come to arms. And respect, make it clear that this everybody's in two different worlds. You gotta, what's the song? I gotta be me.
Yes, gotta be me.
Gotta be me. If that's making any sense in terms of future. I don't know where you are on or how that's progressing. But keep putting the word out there and keep, what do I say? They say keep embracing the idea or the plan. So that means keep visualizing it, keep manifesting it.
And I Gotta Be Me by Sammy Davis Jr.
That was him, man.
Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, whether I find a place in this world or never belong, I've got to be me. I've got to be me. What else can I be but what I am?
Those who are in disagreement with you, you have to make it clear, though, that you respect their position. Don't belittle the other side or their resistance.
Yes.
So you are appreciative of their attitudes and respectfully take their advice and on and on and on. So be congenial.
And the word I had when you were saying the adjectives was humble. Be humble as well. Be humble.
Don't wave a sword.
This is, well, again, it's kind of like, yes, trying, but don't know what I'll get it or not. Right. Just keep moving forward on your dream. And this is the part I want to live, not merely survive, and I won't give up this dream of life that keeps me alive. I got to be me. I got to be me. The dream that I see makes me what I am. Okay. Oh, they want to say this too. That faraway prize, a world of success, is waiting for me if I heed the call. I won't settle down, won't settle for less, as long as there's a chance that I can have it all. To me, that's very much apropos for him today.
I don't. He does strike me as there's no aggression built up, and he's trying to handle it the right way. We were talking earlier about asking somebody if they need a hug.
Right.
You want to keep it at that high level. You don't want to get your swords out or your fists out, or just ultimate patience is what I'm hearing. Keep expressing your desires and compassion. You want it to be a win-win for both sides.
Right, but let go of those worries. Surrender the worries and the negativity to the highest power. Just release them. Don't. I mean, this is a new moon, so this is all your intentions and positivity and all. When the full moon comes, make sure you write that list of everything you want to get rid of and burn that. It's going to be totally different for you once you do that. Right now, the 111 portal is open. The new moon is still with its strong energy. So utilize all of this for right now. There's another song that's finally popping in what it means. What does it mean to fall in love? Oh, I think it's a Carpenter song. I'll have to look it up because I know the words mean something too. Anyway, yeah, let go. I know it's easy to say let go of the worries, but what Victor's saying is about your oh, sorry. Yeah, there was two of them. Yes, you're going to continue to face issues. That's not the thing. You
Those
just
are called contrasts. All the issues are contrasts between one side of the coin and the other. Those will go on the rest of your life.
Yeah. But you'll once you get past this huge hurdle, because this is going to be a pivotal point in your life, then you're going to be more in control of who you are and what you are and how you handle things. But there was something else that I needed to tell you, and it's not popping up now. Oh, be patient with yourself. Don't expect it to happen overnight. You are on the right path and you're doing the right thing. And um, as far as the worries and you don't know what to do next, again, Abraham Hicks, and what Victor said about the base chakra, to me, you need to get into um, guided meditation for cleansing and activating your base chakra and all the lower chakras, because I it feels like you're working from your heart chakra up, but you need to engage those other ones, and then your intuition will kick in, and you'll know exactly what to do, when to do it. Just surrender all your worries, and the universe will direct you on when and where you need to go and how you need to do it. Seems like driving my own car without strange feeling, without support. Yeah.
It's like driving a new car. You aren't used to the feel of it.
Yeah.
You know, when you get a new vehicle, everything's awkward. And you aren't used to the mirrors and the electronics and
Yeah. How to turn on the lights. I mean,
exactly.
because every time I get my car worked on, they take it off of auto lights, headlights. And it's like, what the heck?
And you can't find the switch.
No, I have to pull over and turn on the light so I can see where it is. It's like, really, people, don't you know to leave these things alone?
That's what I like.
Thank you, Victor, for this. Yeah. So I hope that helps, Shamanta. You are doing the right thing. Just do what you need to do to let go of your worries.
Just be kind.
Kind and patient with yourself, patient with others. Okay, we got. Ooh, do we have? That's a squirrel, and Terry T is next. Hello, what's your zodiac sign? And it will describe your future. You're funny. You are hilarious. Hey, Bonnie, there's somebody telling us that they can tell us our astrology and all. Sorry, we have a resident astrologist. Thank you very much. Okay, so much for the squirrels. Anyway, yes, thank you, Victor. And Victor will be on live sometime with us. We know that. And I did talk to you that we want to, Victor wants to meet you. And I was talking about going on a European tour next year.
I remember you said that last week, yeah.
So I definitely want to. Hello, Terry T.
You can show us yeah. It's a tour. You can show us the high points of the stuff the tourists never see.
Yeah. And Sweden. Yes, and Terry T is from the UK. Terry T I first learned of was on A5 Says and Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and I've also seen him on
He's been around.
Yes, and on Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. But
that's right, cutting off. Keep fun.
I love that, Shamanta. Thank you.
Keep fun.
Yeah, just don't, as A5 Says would say, don't get in the kidnapper's van. Just stay off of their websites because they want to take your money. Yeah, they're scammers, so we don't deal with.
You talk about kidnappers. I saw a great comedic thing the other day. I saved it. This guy said, you know, if the kidnappers ever taking big girls, because they can't get them in the van. You can't pull them in. You can't just get them.
It's like,
It was hilarious. He did this thing with a microphone, like he was pushing the big girl in the car, trying to kidnap her. Couldn't get her in. I thought that was hilarious. A little dog on a competitor.
yeah. Well,
I got his drift.
yeah. Well, that's questionable too. Hello, Jocelyn. Welcome in. Okay, Terry T. What would you like to know, Terry T? Are you still here, Terry T? Yes, you are. So, okay. Anything in particular, Terry T? Okay, I'm gonna tap into Terry T. So how's the job going, Terry T? Did you get a new one? I haven't been listening for a while. I mean, on constantly for a while. Oh, I'd like that, Victor. And even when you move, you can take us back to the other one. Yes, not really, just general.
Why do I see Terry T peeling a banana? What would that possibly mean?
Terry T, why are you peeling a banana in his
one peeling
slowly?
Yeah. Meticulously peeling a banana.
Job steady. I don't know. I feel weird today. Ah, he feels odd today. So he's peeling like a banana?
Bored.
Oh, you're bored today?
I got nothing else to do, so I'm going to peel a banana. Slowly. I don't even want to eat it. It's just something to do. You don't even like bananas.
I feel like I'm floating. Ooh. So you're getting ascensions too. Everybody's changing these days. I'm telling you.
Somebody was saying scrape and burn orange peels to get a high, or banana peels to get a high. I remember something about that.
Oh, that sounds weird to me.
I know, they burn every shit.
He does say he's bored. He's laughing my ass off. Well, how can you be bored if you're laughing your ass off? I'm just saying. And I usually don't cuss, so I'm just stuck in the mud. Okay. Not sure why that came up to me. Do you like bananas, Terry?
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. If you don't like it.
See, I had a banana the other day, but I had some leftover chocolate, and I added a little butter to it, and vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, and then I melted the chocolate and put it over the banana, and then put walnuts on top of the banana.
That sounds almost like a banana split without the ice cream.
Right, but I don't want to eat the dairy, so it was great. Just
I tried eating a banana split one time. I thought, this is a lot of work.
Not sure do you like bananas? You said well, so I don't know. Do you like them well, or I don't know. Okay, Terry. Dear sir, ma'am, what you say totally resonates with my current situation, feelings. Don't know how to reach on my dream path. Things. Pray for me. Will follow guidance. See you both soon.
Abraham Hicks manifesting.
Thank you, Shamanta. Abraham Hicks manifesting. You are on your dream path. You are on it. It's just patience and activation.
Well, he's exploring. It's the journey. He doesn't know where the end is.
Right. There's no end. Just it's about the journey, not about the destination. You are on the path, but it's just beginning. Okay.
Interesting. The banana is a safe fruit. It's not.
That sounds boring.
I know. Yeah, no zipper zing to it.
Yeah, I love bananas. I love to do things with bananas. I'll mush them up and add peanut butter to it, some nuts and stuff.
He's lacking drive, motivation, and
okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. Terry, don't have.
He's drifting.
Okay.
He doesn't know what he wants to do. He needs Abraham Hicks.
No what ifs. Terry, you've been over a year. You've been coming in on um, our tribe and community live, and you know the answers. No what ifs. You don't worry about those. You live in the here and now and move forward.
That's a good point, Victor.
Yeah, like I said before, for other people, surrender it to the universe.
If you want some programming, go listen to Abraham Hicks and type in Lost. There's multiple videos on what to do to move forward if you do what she said to do and stay at it. It's reprogramming. And you've got to want to be the one to do it. Somebody else can't do it for you.
Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can give you the answers. You've got to do the work.
And I hate it because I have to do the same thing.
We all do.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat.
You got to be willing to climb the stairs, like I was saying. Stairway is there, just put one step in front of the other.
And then the song Stairway to Heaven comes in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's that too. You can always ask whatever deity you're interested in connecting with. Just say, hey, look, I can't do this. I need some guidance. Show me the way. Let me know what to do. I just let them know, hey, the spirit's willing. I just don't know which direction I'm going to head here. Show me the arrows.
And each morning I ask, what is my next step? Or can I get clear, concise messages on what is my next step? How can I best serve? And who, what, and where do I need to see? Because you need to go places to see things. There's something you need to see, and there are people you need to see and meet. So there's so many things you need to do. So ask.
Release it. Easier said than done.
Yeah.
It's easy to. I like that pebble story, for releasing, where you put your intention or prayer in this little pebble and you throw it in an imaginary pond. And the reason to do that is because you can't go find the pebble now that it's in the pond, which is a form of releasing and trusting. You just know the pebble's in there, and you know your intention's in the pebble, but nothing you can do about it but walk away.
I like that.
So I've enjoyed that analogy.
Have you done that often?
Yeah, I have been playing with it.
Okay.
I found out symbolically. They talk about writing your thing on a note and burning it in ashtray. That just does not click with me. But the pond thing made a lot of sense to me.
And you have a few ponds nearby. I'm just saying.
I have a plethora.
Yes, you do. Yeah. And a canal on top of it. What more do you want? The ocean or
I love that word.
I do too.
I like the way it rolls off my tongue. It's not really in my vocabulary, but to say it sounds fun.
And do you know that this is a really good time to go walking out there? Walking in that area, because in that area, you can look at Four Peaks and the Superstition Mountains, and when they have snow on them, it makes for beautiful pictures. Gorgeous out there. And that's what I did last year about this time, and I have a lot of pictures on those. Yeah, because we don't get snow that often, and when those desert mountains get snow, yeah.
Victor likes the burning rituals.
Yes. And definitely do it outside. And I know it's cold and snowy where Victor is, and I'm not sure what the UK in your area is like, Terry, but definitely do what you can. I'm mainly fire and earth, so I like burning it stuff too. But anyway, but it's the Leo in me.
There was an old series of Friends episode where the blonde Abby, what's her name? Anyway, her brother comes in and he's a nutball. He
Yes,
likes to
well,
burn.
she's a boat.
They both were.
Yeah.
But he likes to burn things, so he took her phone and started to light a match to it, just to he liked to burn things. I love that episode. It's hilarious.
Well, knowing my brother is a fire sign too, now I know in why he liked to set fires as a child.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, until uh the day that they set the hill behind our apartment on fire, and the guy that was with him was a son of a fireman.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so they didn't do any more um fires ever.
I set a tablecloth on fire in his bedroom one day. Fortunately, I was home. My wife was screaming, and he wanted to see what would happen if he held a match. You know, he was like 4 years old. Somehow I had a match and wanted to see what happened if he held it. We found out it started to grab the cloth and was able to smother it, on itself.
Good.
And
Yeah. Phoebe is her name from Friends.
Phoebe, that's it.
Yes.
Phoebe.
And my youngest son was playing in the storage closet one day and came back in. They were waiting to get picked up um, from their grandmother, his father's mom. And my middle one said, "Oh, it's foggy outside." And my oldest one said, that's not fog. And so he gets the hose and waters it down, but
Is that outside?
it was inside the closet, the
Oh.
storage closet, because we had a rolled up foam mattress pad, and my son left it on the light.
Oh, was a candle.
No, he
Oh,
had the light on, and he leaned it up against the light,
the bulb.
and
Yes.
the light bulb, and it got too hot.
That would do it.
Oh, what's this one? Yes, your highest and greatest good is one thing I recommend people to have in mind always. Yes, what is for my highest and greatest good? Yep, I agree. Well, this was a very nice, calm.
Already?
Yeah, it's 1:54 or an hour and 55 minutes and 5 seconds it was.
You know, it's interesting what Terry just said. She's thanking us for lives, but you can learn a lot just by listening to other people's scenarios.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's not just you. We're all in this together. That's why we share our stories. Speaking of sharing stories, is Gabriel ready?
Oh, I forget until you remind me.
That's what I'm here for. I'm Roz Fraser.
Gabriel. They just said the flock is in.
Okay.
There's a lot of gaiety over there within the front. Our energy is a lot lighter than I usually am used to. Huh. We see you and your hilarity growing each week as we mentor you through these channels. They're also behind the scenes. In these moments of desperate inquiry that you sometimes are presented, remember that the desperation need not be in place. Take away the desperation and become childlike with curiosity. That lessens the, shall we say, emotional fervor. That's not my word. When you look at it from a curiosity standpoint, you are more objective, you are more analytical, and the path becomes much clearer. So in your steps for clarity and in your need to wonder what's happening next, step lightly, step carefully, and be looking ahead, not down at the ground. As you scan the horizon, the answers pop up in front of you in forms of peoples, places, signs, verbiage, conversation, billboards. The answers are not necessarily all in front of you on a scanner or on a telephone. Look everywhere for the answers and be curious. Curiosity is the key door. If you remain curious, the universe can access you on many levels. We wish to leave you with those words, hoping that we presented clarity for you to digest and participate in. We truly adore these sessions and those who participate and those who will participate in the future. We are ready and willing to be at your assistance and extend to you whatever it is we can do to mentor you along your paths. Blessings to you all. Fervor is the key word today, and remember to be curious. Hasta la vista. We will be back. That's Gabriel for today.
And for those who don't know, that is the Gabriel Collective, an Archangel Gabriel and his collectives.
Somehow related to them. I claim no one in particular, but we call him Gabe.
Yes. But he's come in as Archangel Gabriel. So hopefully that helps. And like they said, and Shamanta and all of you, this applies to you. Be curious about it, but don't be bored. Be curious and let the urgency go and just step back and observe. And Terry T, all I can say is you can't be bored if you're observing what's going on around you and feeling this energy that's flowing. I mean, there's so much.
There's never nothing going on.
Right. There's so much to life right now. And you're right. If you stay in your head too much, you'll miss a lot. So, mind, body, soul connection, everyone, and do what Gabriel says. Thank you so much. Yeah, be curious.
Oh, have to, and then call us in the morning.
Thank you guys so much for being here today. It's such great energy, and even more is coming. So
we'll be back.
Yes, thank you so much. As I can try and find the
off button.
Well, it's not the off button. It's actually the bye-bye video. Have a great weekend, everyone. For those of you in the area, Soul Search Saturday and Sunday, and go online to get your free tickets ahead of time. Thank you.